Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy, Poetic Lamar, and I'm back with another reaction. And everybody do reactions, but we different. Because we gon' keep it real. And today ain't nothing realer to discuss than just what happened earlier today. Earlier this night, man. An active shooter in Lewiston, Maine has at this moment taken 22 innocent lives in an act of terrorism. Because that's what it is. To kill that many people, man. Mass shooter, nah, that's a terror. He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist, man. Let's see what the local news is saying, in the area. Just get some sort of sense of what, how to digest this, what's going on. Things are all over the place. Let's help break this down, man.
Yeah, an incredibly difficult night for our state and for the country. We are just receiving statements from Senator King and Susan Collins saying that they've been in touch with President Joe Biden, all about Lewiston, Maine, getting the headline tonight that at least 22.
Okay. We cut that. This right here is why we have a president. This is why. This is why. All of that aid, that billions of dollars that we've sent over there to other countries, that we've made and generated out of thin air to give, to donate to other countries, why not be able to give that in a situation like this, to put more people on the ground? This guy still hasn't been found. Right now as we're talking, the guy is still at large. That killed 22 people still hasn't been found. Why not use those needed resources that we've given away to a situation like this where extra resources are needed? Your main job is to the people of America. What about us, Joe? Don't we matter? Don't our families matter? Don't our kids matter? Americans matter, Joe. We pay our taxes for us, Joe. This town right there needs more assistance. There's no reason why there should not be federal agents all over the place right now. Not just local law enforcement. And that's all I've been seeing on the news. It's just local law enforcement dealing with this. There should be, federal agents should be all over the place. There needs to be a hotline. There needs to be more information that's being given, one, to the public, and two, given to the police officers to get this guy off the street, man. This makes no sense. Joe, you are failing this country. You are failing this country as our president. And the reason why I say that, guys, is because of everything that you're doing internationally, all of that aid that you've given. I guarantee you probably given away at least $1 trillion during your presidency in aid to other countries. Close to it. I guarantee. I'm sure somebody gonna do the numbers. Do the numbers. And how much aid Joe Biden has given to other countries. This is something that we can help. That money could have been used to help police officers, provide them with better training, provide them with better equipment, provide them with better responses, hire more people. The labor cost is huge. Hire better people. Come on. Are responsive to respond to these type of situations. There's things that aid could have definitely been put to better use. than giving it to other countries. We need those resources here in America, Joe. We deserve to have those resources here in America. We pay our taxes to have those resources allocated for Americans, for people like these people in Lewiston who don't know if their son, their daughter, their mom, their dad, their loved one is alive right now. There's one level 1 trauma center in there. And there's 22 people already shown dead. They haven't even said how many people that's actually been injured. It's 2 separate locations that's 4 miles away. One at a recreation center where they was bowling at, and then another one at a bar and grill. They're 4 miles apart. They don't have the resources. They don't. Because the response times are too slow. There's not enough allocation. They don't have enough officers. That begins with funding. But we can give all this other money to these other countries. That's my issue, man. That's my biggest issue. That's my biggest issue. I believe as an American, we have to take care of America first. And you can say what you want to say about that. Be damned. But that upsets me, man. That is upsetting.
People killed in an active shooter situation. Folks just out for the night at a bar and grill in Lewiston, out for a bowling league after work.
Yeah, and if you are just joining us, this is where police have really focused their investigation at Spare Time Recreation. That's a bowling alley in Lewiston. That's on Mollison Way. Also at Schmeggy's Bar and Grill, which is on Lincoln Street. It's about 4 miles from Spare Time Recreation there. We have also been told about some police activity in Lisbon Falls. We have our Hannah Cumler there. She's been.
So you telling me there's a possible 3rd location? And they ain't even had enough chance to really respond to that accurately, to really give an update on what the hell is happening there. They're delivering half-ass news because they don't have the resources. Officers are not properly, officers don't have the proper funding. Amongst teachers, as far as pay, officers are right there in receiving shitty pay. We have to, the people that teach this country, the future leaders, and the people that are sworn to protect this country should not have to worry about making ends meet. Teachers are getting multiple jobs. Police officers are having to get multiple jobs to make ends meet because we don't have the proper funding, the proper resources allocated to these 2 groups. And teachers are in charge of our future. They are in charge of teaching and educating the youth, which is the future of America. How can we progress and move forward if we're not properly invested in our youth? And how can we feel safe? How can we feel protected if the people in law enforcement are not being properly trained and are not properly staffed to deal and respond with emergencies like this? All of that aid, that's what it goes back to the one thing. We as Americans deserve to have that money allocated to American-backed items, things that will benefit America. These are things, funding the teachers, funding police officers properly. These things will help Americans. That's my thing. Joe, you're a fellow in this, man, and I really hope you see this, and the likelihood of you seeing it is 1 in a trillion, right? That trillion that you've given away, that $1. But if you do, I want you to know you can still redeem yourself. But you gotta do more for us, man. You gotta do more for us. You really, really do. And I love you because you're our president. And that just is what it is. I love you. And I honestly, I wish you nothing but the best. But you have to do better for America, man. You have to. You have to. You got to. You just got to, man. You got to. I don't want to hear some sob story about, oh, how you're feeling. Nah. Fuck that. Show it. Stop giving away our damn tax dollars to other countries and put that in our system that's going to help us. Show it, Joe. Don't just speak about it. Be about it. That's it, man. That's all I got.